Anyways, what did you watch?
I watched I think it was probably the best documentary I've ever seen.
Really?
It was wild. It's on Netflix, so you have the availability.
I do.
You look this up because it blew my fucking. It was just so interesting. Unknown Cave of Bones. It came out last year, and what it is, there's this mining crew. I think it's in Turkey, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. Just watch the movie. It's on Netflix. But Unknown Cave of Bones, mining company somewhere over in Europe, run into this cave. So archaeologists and people start like exploring it. And they mapped it and shit. And they got to this one big room. That's hard as fuck to get to. Because you got to squeeze different places. And then you get up really high. And then you got to go down this fucking hole. And then it opens up to this big room, right? And then they're doing shit. And they find bones. And as they're like undoing the bones and the archaeologists are doing their shit. Like the guy that's running the show sees it on a computer screen. So he's got like a little bit different light than they do with their headsets and doing different shit. And he can see this rim. And it looks like it was a burial. But these are monkeys. These are like...
What do you mean?
They're not human. They're not human people. They're not people. They're still classified more of an ape than us. Because they're a little bit
buried?
bigger. Yeah.
So they found a burial ground?
A burial ground of these like... They say they're a little bit bigger than a chimpanzee, their head is. A little bit bigger.
Really?
And it was a burial.
I really gotta piss real quick. Can you hold this for a second?
I gotta pee too.
Because if not, I'm gonna piss my pants.
No, that's... So they're exploring this cave, and they're across these bones. And they determine that these bones aren't human. But as they're excavating, the guy watching the screen that they have to watch the archaeologists notice the rim around the body is like it was buried instead of it was just in the dirt, right? So they're like, huh, that's wild. Like, this isn't human, but it's buried. So what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
So they keep like...
It's monkeys.
They're monkeys, like a little bit bigger than a chimpanzee. Yeah. And they
Set up. My back is just killing me, man.
And they
I'm in the worst light now. Like, look at our shit. Look ghetto as fuck, dude. I think large. Like, I think this entire session, I'm gonna large everything and like cut it up. It was good.
It is pretty bad.
It's very bad. At least we got Seinfeld there.
Yeah.
We got Seinfeld there. You can see him with the hands.
Yep.
Fluffy shirt. Anyways, go ahead.
But I'm
sorry, go ahead.
They keep finding more and more of these. They're like, these are like not human, but they're buried. So the whole thing is like, this is an animal, but it's going through this whole thing to get these people into this cave where it is after they've died to bury them. Because it's not easy to get to. Yeah. So they're like, did they have like beliefs? Like if they're not human, did they believe in some kind of afterlife or religion or some shit? So it just goes into...
Yeah, they thought that that God created the ape in his own image.
Maybe.
And he believed that some guy hung himself upside down by his tail. He was crucified.
Maybe.
Blood went everywhere.
Like
King Louis.
But King Louis.
Be a friend like me. Ooh, ooh.
But that's the whole thing. It's so crazy that it was an animal burying its dead in like a ritualistic way because they even had fire. They found evidence of fire.
Do you think that these monkeys, when they're pushing the dirt over them, were like,
maybe? That's what they do. Ask the
like
same question.
They're like crying.
They ask the same question. Yeah. But what's really crazy by then, like just how they do it and how they explain it, it was just so fucking. I was captivated. I was trying to do shit.
What's this called?
Unknown Cave of Bones.
Unknown Cave of Bones.
And by like 5 or so minutes in, I was just sitting on the end of my bed watching it. Like I was.
Like, oh my god! I hope these monkeys are all right.
I stopped doing everything I did and watched it because it was so fascinating.
You know, people talk about lizard people controlling everything. It would be crazy if it was monkey people controlling everything.
It might be
35,000-year-old monkeys been around forever. Like we buried our dead long ago, and now we vaporize
because
them
that's one of the things
and
is
eat them.
This burial of animal people was 150,000 years before humans buried their dead.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
So, like, it was an animal burying its dead like 100 and some thousand years before the first human burials ever been discovered. You know? So that was another thing. They're like, these things were burying people before us. Like, they were burying their own kind before us. Blah, blah, blah.
Meanwhile, cavemen are like, get her out. I tossed them over shit. It's like bait to lure the predators so they don't get eaten.
Exactly.
The dead's getting thrown out there.
So they go through this whole thing.
The puma will eat the dead, not them. Yeah. Like, he's already dead. You can eat him.
Get it out of here.
Get it out of here. Meanwhile, his monkeys are like, "Oh, Fred! He was a good guy!"
Exactly. And there was evidence of fire, so they had fire too.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't see in this cave. You have to have it lit somehow.
Get the fuck. So these monkeys are
they found
like,
fires.
They're like with the fucking fires going, like, Fred!
Yes, that's why it's so crazy. It's like these are fucking
crazy.
It's like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Are these monkeys extinct?
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Or not?
Well,
they got super smart. They're now all gingers. Every ginger's because I just picture these monkeys being all redheads. I don't know why.
They kind of almost they do recreation artists.
So they're doing like capuchin monkeys. That's what I'm picturing, like a red capuchin monkey. Mixed with like an orangutan. Like,
they have short hair.
Oh.
Real shorter hair, but they do animations that showed what they're supposed to look like and shit like that. So finally, they run across this one burial.
It's the fucking the monkey from fucking Aladdin.
Bigger than that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe similar. They didn't have tails though.
Yeah.
No tails. But so they find this one and they cast it like a dinosaur bone instead of like digging it up and excavating it. They put the cast around it. Yeah, and they take it out and they X-ray it. And they were just looking, and it was a baby. It was like a kid one, not a baby.
Because the cast was solidified. You can just pull it up without damaging it.
Exactly, and that's why they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then they were going to X-ray it and shit. So they first take it to a hospital X-ray, and they look at it, and they weren't really paying much attention to other shit, but the skeleton. But then they take it to I forget where it is, but they take it to another country and do this really intense high power like MRI to like really look at what's in there. Yeah. And they notice that this monkey has something in its hand.
A bowl.
No. It's a stone. And when they do the thing, it looks like it has like it looks like it was a tool. It looks like this monkey had made a tool. And it was buried with its.
He's like, honey, can you give me my basher thing? Right, it's behind your ear. Oh, what am I, stupid? He's got the coconut. What's going on? The end of the world's happening. Oh,
no, because like he was either holding it or was putting his hand, and they buried it with it. So it was like the first evidence of something being put with a burial.
Yeah.
And they were like, holy shit, this monkey guy's doing that. You know, like,
or he died with it and they couldn't get it. They're like, get that out of Frank's hands. He's like, I can't get him out, boss. Fuck it. Frank, you got it. See you later.
I mean, that's a good possibility.
Yeah,
it honestly
rigor mortis has got it in.
It's
so they can't get it out. Like, I can't get it out, Chief. Like, fuck it. Frank, you got it.
That is a very good possibility.
Did they mention that?
They did not go into that. They were just all on the bit.
Scientists, am I right?
They were just all on the bit. Well, he was buried with it. Oh my God, they buried it with them. Like it's a big type of deal.
But it could have been just like, oh, get him the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, he's always carrying that fucking stone around. It's like a dumbass chip, like, "Ooh, I got my butt around." He's like, "You fucking idiot, bury him."
But the lead guy, he was an older guy. He's like in his 40s, and he was like shaped like me. So
what do you mean shaped like you?
He would never been there.
Fat?
He wasn't fat.
Fat with a beard?
No.
Look at me. I shouldn't talk. Look at how fucking fat I am.
But anyways, he was in the shape to where he thought he would never go there. He was one of the guys that were just watching on the screens. But he actually
Why did I go there all night? I'm like, fat? You round fuck? He's like, he's shaped like me. Why? Fat? That's fucked up.
But he actually makes it to the cave. He thought he would never go there, and he actually goes there. And on his way, he's the first guy that actually discovers markings on the wall that they had carved. So these monkeys not only were burying their...
They were drawing, too.
They were drawing.
Fuck.
So they were burying their dead.
Drawing.
They had tools, and they were drawing on fucking
and burying
stone.
people with, oh my god, their omens.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. The thing was fucking just stuck. Gary had a death grip on it. That's why they call it a death grip. You ain't getting it out of Gary's hand. He's like, I got this bitch forever.
I'm telling you right now.
He's like, woo! Ah, ah!
I cried so much. It was crazy. It's so well done.
Cried?
I cried.
Because they made up some apes
I feel
named
like
Chula and Chalala.
they didn't name them.
I'm sure they did.
They may have, but they didn't mention the names. But,
they may have fucking made it. They made a name.
But it was really good, and I highly recommend it. I
might have to check it out just so I can make fun of it.
No, it's so good. You're gonna be like, I'm wrong. You're gonna be like, I'm wrong.
What I should do is record me watching it.
You're gonna intentionally bash it, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but it won't. Yeah, but it'll be whatever comes out of my head.
It's fascinating. You gotta watch it.
Fascinating. So
I don't
what's it
even
called again?
Berries
and Bones?
Unknown Cave of Bones.
I said berries and bones.
But at the same time...
It was chocolate berries.
Like, I feel like it's such big news, and I had no idea that it had happened whatsoever.
Oh, really?
Until I watched that
It's really
documentary.
big news?
I feel like it, don't you?
I do.
That an animal? Come on. You gotta...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant that it was big, like it was already shown.
No.
They're re-showing it.
No. I never saw anything about it.
That's huge. If it was actual legit, I mean, it could be
legit.
made up.
It's good. Just check it out. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I will check it out. I'll probably shred it apart. No, I'll check it out. I always like when people recommend shit because I'm always finding myself not being able to find anything to watch, and fucking. When I stumble upon something, I stumble upon a shit that I don't think I would like, and then I do like.
I purposely pick weird shit sometimes just to see if I like it. Check it out. I'm stopping now.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Drunk in the Sun with Joe and Tom. Guess what?
We're gonna get drunk and talk about everything under the sun.
Show about anything under the sun.
We didn't do that. All right, let's do it.
This episode is fire. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit! Coming at you every week.
First of all, this is for entertainment. We're not educational.
Yeah.
We're not.
If you're coming to get your education from us, you are clearly misguided.
Exactly.
But check us out. We're the show about anything and everything under the sun. Check us out. I'll show up. Like, what are you doing in there? He's like, I swear to God. Swear to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Hey, what up, y'all, man? This is Drunk in the Sun with John. I said John? With John? No, it's Tom. Tom and Joe. God damn, how drunk am I? Yeah, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just drinking. Screaming, I deserve this. What did he deserve? Fuck.
Like and subscribe so you get the notifications when we do drop something. Probably pretty fucking lame, But anyways, check it out. Drunk Under the Sun, podcast about anything and everything under the sun.